Hey everybody, it's Kim Hawk, and thank you so much for joining us today. I'm known as YouTube's fairy godmother of real estate. And for those of you that are watching on different Facebook pages, welcome, welcome. For those of you that are going to be watching throughout the week, welcome. We know there's about 1,000 of you that check in during the week, and we look for the questions that you might have, asking some of the, actually today is going to be in response to some questions that people have been asking us over the course of the last several months of the YouTube videos that we've been putting up. So the channel is called Near Disney, YouTube Near Disney. And as many of you know, we have a weekly live show where I have my dream team, and they are out and about within that 25-mile radius around Cinderella's castle. And we will try to bring you helpful content in regard to what's going on in that Central Florida area. So before I start our video, I want to kind of walk you through what the idea is. And happy August 19th. I know everybody, there's a lot of hot weather out there going on, but we're getting through it, right? August 19th. We are going to be talking about what you should know when you're looking to possibly buy a condo. So whether if you're looking at it now or in the future, or you may have a loved one that's thinking about it, there are a lot of bells and whistles, things that are moving, T's to cross, I's to dot. And my dream team is going to be showing you some examples of, let's say, we're going to use the town of Celebration to talk about today. You come into this town and there's a whole bunch of different condo groups that are here, and they are not the same, and they have different rules, and they have different fees. And in Florida, it's a little bit different. So we're going to showcase some of them. You know, there's probably over 9 different condo groupings in Celebration. I think we've got around 4 of them that we're covering. And at the end of the video, we're going to be telling you, here's some questions that I would definitely ask if I was going to buy a condo. And so I'm looking forward to you guys meeting a new team member of ours as well. Her name is Taylor. We call her Belle because, as you know, my team, we've got everybody from Cinderella to the prince to the fairy goddaughter, which, by the way, she's a little bit under the weather today, so we want to give a shout out to Chelsea. But there's a lot of great content today, so hang in there. Thank you for asking for this video. We are here to support it. Do me a favor, remember this is the last week that we are doing the draw for anybody that is showing up on the live show. If you would put in the comments where you're from and your name, there's a possibility that you might be winning. And I love this. Check this out today. This is a Loungefly purse, Peter Pan. How cool is that? Lounge, and on the back of it, it says, think happy thoughts. Think happy thoughts. Disney Loungefly purse. And those of you, if you're looking on how to buy these, if you don't win this today, like I said, this is the last week of the drawings that we're doing. I would go to one of my favorite shops, which is in downtown Celebration, called the Marketplace Gallery. And Roberta and her team of folks, they sell these here. And I just absolutely love them. There's a whole bunch of varieties. So please make sure in the comments while you're watching this show, put your name. I'm going to be looking through all the different groups. I know we've got Facebook and we've got YouTube and everything, but please put your name down if you have interest in winning today, because we just really wanted to say thank you. Thank you. I know we've had over 50,000 views on our YouTube videos, 50,000, 50. I can't believe it's growing that fast, and it just keeps picking up and getting even faster. Now, if you happen to be a young man and you prefer not to have a purse, we do have a collector's item of the Mickey ears that you could pick from as well. So you would just need to let me know when you're putting that information in. But today, this is very important. Realizing when you come into a town and these groupings are so different, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about, and then I'll come back at the end of the show and answer any of your questions. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe and like if you haven't already on the Near Disney channel. We appreciate you. Here we go. Have you ever wondered what you need to know about buying a condo? Well, join us with my dream team, because we're getting ready to tell you a whole bunch of helpful tips. Well, what do we know about buying a condo? I wanted to tell everybody I have experience living in a condo and I absolutely love it. If we look right behind where we're filming right now, this is a wonderful area called the Carlyle, and you cannot get closer to downtown Celebration. So that's one of its biggest benefits that it has. You might be able to find something around 1,900, 2,000 square feet, elevator building, and it's got, it's just got a lot of charm to it. But I love being able to roll out of bed, going to Starbucks to have some coffee, and then being able to walk across the street and find this incredible view that we're seeing right now.
For real estate and Celebration, location doesn't just pertain to the town's proximity to Disney, but also your home's closeness to the bustling downtown Celebration. Mirasol condo residents can just follow the sidewalk along a beautiful pond for a few minutes and be right downtown for ice cream. Mirasol really is the cream of the crop for condo living and Celebration. The buildings look like a Mediterranean luxury resort. Mirasol provides residents with an exclusive pool and hot tub, open sunrise to 9 p.m., 24-hour fitness center that's a fully featured gym, library with a grand piano as the backdrop, a scenic courtyard, cyber cafe lounge that's called the Veranda Room that you can rent out for a minimal fee to host private gatherings. There's an electric vehicle charging station. While we're at Mirasol, I wanted to take the opportunity to get you inside one of the condo residences. This one we're standing in is the 1-bedroom floor plan. They come in 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, and 3 bedrooms at Mirasol. If you're interested in Mirasol or moving anywhere in Central Florida, I specialize in selling homes in the 25-mile radius of Cinderella's Castle, and I work to find the home that's a perfect glass slipper fit for you.
Today I'm at the Terrace in Celebration, and the Terrace has locations in East, West, and South Village in Celebration. The location is excellent, has walkability to downtown Celebration, as well as walkability to all of the local parks and pools. Some of the units have balcony with water views and covered parking spots. So if you're interested in the Terrace at Celebration, give me a call and we will be happy to show you. Sienna at Celebration is a beautiful place to call home. It has a terrific location just minutes from downtown Celebration and all of the local parks and pools. It also has easy access to all the major roads and the parks such as Disney and Universal. Sienna is a great association because it has very low condo fees, and the condo fees, what you get is a beautiful clubhouse, fitness center, pool, and groundskeeping. In Sienna, you can find a 1-bedroom, 1-bath condo on 1 floor, you can find a 2-story condo, or you can find even a 3-story townhome. And we actually have an example of a beautiful 3-story townhome. Come and see. And I recently sold a condo here in Sienna, so if you're interested in this community, please give me a call and I'd be happy to show you all around it. I'm at Heritage Hall, located in South Village of Celebration, and this is just a terrific example of the amenities here in Celebration. Heritage Hall has a beautiful clubhouse that also has a summer camp and a beautiful pool and a large playground for the children. So even if your condo doesn't have a pool on site, you can easily walk to one of these pools and feel like it's in your backyard.
Welcome to beautiful Artisan Park. Artisan Park was the last village to be developed and built by Disney, which makes it a beautiful part of Celebration's legacy. One of the amazing features that we have of Artisan is the beautiful clubhouse behind me, which is a great place to entertain, relax, and meet your neighbor. It's got a heated saltwater swimming pool, outdoor summer areas, lounge tables, games, meeting rooms, bar, restaurant. What more could you ask for? Because of this, you will pay a little bit higher in HOA fees, but it's only $95 more a month, which makes it a great value to live in Celebration. As for condos, there are about 302 units spread across 8 buildings. Many of them have a beautiful view of conservation or water. They're some of the largest that you'll find in Celebration, with 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, and a garage, which makes it a great place to live in Celebration. Welcome to Artisan Park.
I was so proud of my dream team. They were giving you so many nuggets of information that I thought, you know what, I'm just going to write down a lot of the questions that they recommended that you should ask when you're looking to buy a condo. So here they are. Do they allow pets? Are there weight restrictions? Is there a garage, or is there an assigned parking spot? Are you able to rent the unit out if you decide not to live in it? And if that's the case, what are the requirements? Are they going to ask you that it has to be a 1-year lease? Are they going to ask you if there's certain forms that you have to fill out? Because I'm sure they're going to be wanting to make sure that they get approval on who moves in as a tenant, because they're trying to protect a community of people that are now owning a condo, right? Did your condo fees include water, internet, cable? Does it include anything like that at all? Is there an elevator nearby if that's important for you as well? Are there any balconies? Are there water views? Wouldn't it be great to be able to have a condo where you're looking out from your balcony onto some water? That would be extraordinary, and that definitely would encourage a higher price point. Do the majority of people that live in that condo group, do they live there full time? That's going to be an important question if you are getting a loan, because many times they're going to require perhaps 70% of the people have to be there for a primary. Otherwise, sometimes you're not going to be able to get a loan on some condos that way. Ask for the financials. They should be able to give you the information so that you can look through it and see if they are funded properly, because you want to make sure that they've got enough money in the coffers to, put a new roof on when it's needed, to paint the exterior when it's time, to do the landscaping and make sure that everything looks bright and shiny. Are there any assessments coming up? That's a question that you should be asking. Lenders need to ask for a condo questionnaire the moment you go into contract, because that's something that usually will slow down your closing. If you're going to be doing any improvements on your condo, what is the process? Because you're going to have to get some approvals. Because when you're in a condo, remember, was it an apartment conversion or was it a condo build? The difference is it might have some thin walls, or it might have concrete walls for sound. And so you're just being polite and courteous for the people that live around you. The insurance, make sure you check on insurance. Now, I know that your condo fees are going to take care of the exterior of the building, but you're going to need to have interior insurance, which really isn't typically that much. Now, if you're going to be buying a condo from us that might be at the beach, you're going to be spending a little bit more money for some hurricane and some wind mitigation, that type of thing. But what you also want to ask about is insurance. Is you're going to find out if there were any claims that were occurring on the condo that you're looking to buy. You'll find out very quickly, was there a leak that came from above or below? The good news is you don't have to worry too much about this. Just give us a call at 1-800-KIM-HAWK, 1-800-KIM-HAWK, KIMHAWK, and I am going to put you together with my dream team, and we're going to find an incredible condo for you. And perhaps it'll be Celebration, perhaps it'll be at the beach, but we cannot wait to talk to you more. Have a great day.
Hey guys, what did you think about that? So
Make sure that you subscribe and like so that we.
What did you think about that? That was a lot of information. We're trying to pack as much as possible in these videos to make it helpful for you. Like we said, if you know of somebody that's possibly thinking about buying a condo, feel free to share it with them, because I think the nuggets at the end of the video were critical. So just to give you an example, if your agent didn't know to go ahead and start getting that condo questionnaire filled out, they're going to charge you. Typically, an association's probably going to charge you to have that in case if you have a lender that requires it. And it's usually a minimum of 2 weeks. And if you wait, it can delay. And it can also be a problem, because if the answers are not worthy of that lender, they may shut down the process of buying that condo. Now, another question I get a lot on condos is, okay, why do I have to ask for permission in order to change my floor out or something? Well, the reason being is that you are now in a community. It's almost like, remember when they were saying it takes a village in order to help raise a child? It takes a village now that is collectively putting money into, a pot of money so that they can be ready whenever the roof needs changed out or they need to paint the outside of the building. But they're also wanting to make sure that maybe there's a underlayment in the floor that is going to keep that sound barrier great, because if you're on the second floor and you're moving your chairs around a bit, the person that's below you is going to hear that noise. And so it's not really fair to them, right? They're going to possibly say, okay, if you want to rent the property, what is the minimum? Maybe they're going to say it's a year because they do not want it to be a short-term rental. Because maybe a lot of people would not be able to get a loan possibly on a condo building if they knew that, say, 70% or more don't live there as their primary or secondary. So it's because everything we're doing is, cause and effect. But once you get into that magical group that you really like, that location that you like, that you have reviewed the financials and there's enough money in order to cover you into the future, it can be an incredible experience. We have sold the condo that we were in and we're back into a house, but we very much enjoyed the condo that we had at the Carlyle. It had a huge outdoor balcony. And we were able to enjoy some very lovely evenings there, lived there for several years, and loved the lock and leave aspect. I just needed to go in some bigger space because we've got a YouTube channel now and there's a lot going on. And my husband, Rod, who's with Disney, is working a lot out of the house as well. So what else can we tell you? I would share that just because somebody's monthly condo fee is higher than another group, it doesn't necessarily mean that their amenities are better. You really need to work with a realtor that knows what they're doing. And I would encourage you to call my 800 number and I'll connect you with one of my dream team because they can share with you, oh, well, this one, the minimum monthly condo fee is $770 a month and you really don't get any additional amenities. That might be happening in some of these groupings because they didn't have enough money in their coffers in order to keep up with what they need to do the building. Now, another group might be a little bit higher because they're offering you a fabulous clubhouse. We love the Artisan Park Clubhouse. It does cost more to live out there, but that clubhouse, if you think about, hey, if I'm going to pay a fee to go to a gym, or if I wanted to have like a cool private restaurant that has a bar and they have amenities and special events, and you realize it's really like $111 more a month, you may be paying that elsewhere. So it's kind of a wash. So you sit with us and you tell us what's most important to you. Some of you may say to us, I can't consider any condo unless it has a garage. Some of the condo buildings that you're going to see, you'll see garages, but not every unit has a garage that's connected to it. So there's many little missteps that you can make if you don't have the expertise of somebody that knows the area, And if we are not in the area that you're watching from and you want to give me a call and just let me know what area you're from, I'm more than happy to give you a recommendation on a realtor that might be very, have that specialized knowledge, because that's basically why you're wanting to work with a realtor, is to have that specialized knowledge. So anyway, I know I'm going on and on and on, but it's I'm looking for some of my questions. Okay, I promised questions. Yes. Okay, Jerry from New Jersey. Hi, Jerry. Thank you for watching. Thank you to everybody for watching. That really means a lot to us. We see people that are stopping us on the streets and they tell me how cool that they love the Dream Team and they mention them, and it's very exciting for us. So yes, I'm very proud of them. So the question from Jerry is, okay, seeing on the news, he's seeing on the news that the prices are dropping in Central Florida. And what's my thought on that? I saw that last night too, Jerry, and I was kind of surprised by it because they, you see that and you think, oh, big drop and there's a concern. But when they did the report, they said like 1.6%. 1.6%. So that's not a lot, and that's an average. So we are experiencing, for example, Elijah the other night was writing a contract at midnight, and there was no leeway on that price point. It was more of it needed to be organized and done the way that it needed to be done, and we felt good about it. It was a good product for our wonderful buyer, and but it's not an assumption around here that people are saying they feel like that they can get a huge discount. Yes, we're going to try to go in there and get the best price, obviously, for you. But at some point, we'll say to you, if the seller absolutely won't go for this, are you going to miss that you didn't get this opportunity the next day? That's the question, because the inventory is very light still. I know it's growing, but it's still very, very light. It's very light. And then especially if you're looking for things like, if you see like, oh my gosh, you guys, I can't wait for you guys to see it. There's a property that's coming on where some people have remodeled it, and it's unbelievable. And so when you come into the market and you're like, oh, well, there's 5 condos, one has been remodeled, the opportunity to walk into a gorgeous remodeled condo is its weight in gold, because you don't have to go through the process of the construction, of the delays of an appliance taking 7 months, of the people not showing up when they were going to do the work. And so we will be able to give you guidance in regard to, okay, we're showing you 5 properties today, and 2 of them have been remodeled. Or, hey, if you're somebody that is handy and you want to have something that you can work on, we'll make sure that we highlight those for you, because we do, in fact, know the market very well. Okay, so what else can I answer here? 1.6, la 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 da. Oh, okay, okay, very good. Somebody is asking about, what are we going to talk about next week? Love for your all's input in regard to what are the answers that we can provide to you. I think we've had a couple of people ask us about the luxury. We're going from condos, which, by the way, condos typically in this area, we've been finding start around 300,000. Maybe you might be able to get one on 295 or something like that. Go all the way up to say 750,000. That's presently what we're seeing, and we are in August 19th, 2022. And that's pretty much, I'm finding mainly in Central Florida, to find anything worthy, you're going to be at least 300,000 and above. And we have great lenders. Disney Credit Union has been incredible with a lot of our people lately, and closing things fairly fast, because you've got to present yourself as a buyer as pretty ready to go, and you don't have a lot of loose ends, because if the seller has got 5 offers in front of them, they're going to pick the one that is the tightest and ready to go. And that's what my dream team does. Okay, what else can I answer for you guys? So, next week it's going to be about luxury. So we're going from condos to high-end luxury. So we're going to be talking next week about Isleworth and Disney's Golden Oak, and some estates in Celebration and Winter Park, all these kind of good stuff. So we're going to go from one side to the other. Oh, okay. Okay. Yes, you're right. It is time. Let me see. There we go. Oh, hi, Daniela. I love Daniela. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. She's saying great information. Appreciate that so much. Okay. It's time now to tell you who won the prize. And once again, we ask you to go to Near Disney YouTube channel, register, and pulling up the name. And we're going, and I love this too. I love this. Look at this. So Tootsie Snyder is going to be winning the prize today. Thank you, Tootsie, for watching. And I know that you've been promoting and helping us get the word out there. We so appreciate it. We're going to be doing things like this time and time. And remember, I told you, if you didn't win today, if you happen to be in Celebration, Florida, go to Market Street Gallery and ask them for their lounge fly products. That's where I'm buying these, and they're absolutely fabulous. Okay, so unless anybody else has any questions, I think I've got you all covered. I think I do. All right. Well, have a blessed week. We'll be looking for comments throughout the week, and we'll see you on Friday again at 1:30. Have a great week. Bye-bye.